It is back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the WWE 2K25 Universe Mode series. All the production value, everything you ever need is in this series. Make sure you like, subscribe, and let me know what you thought about the episode. We're in St. Louis, Missouri at the Enterprise Center tonight. We are 2 weeks away from Crown Jewel, continuing on from our old Universe Mode. Enjoy. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to Monday Night Raw. And we're back on Universe Mode. It's been 3 months, and we have Adam Pearce here. If you haven't seen already, I've shared in the community. I can quickly put it up in the Discord, or there's a link. We have rosters. Raw will be the men. SmackDown will be the women. Adam Pearce is here talking. Let's listen in to what he has to say. Now, I know y'all folks were used to a, let's just say, shaken ship under the influence of Sting. But Adam Pearce is my name. They call me Scrap Daddy, not because my booking is scrappy, but I'm a pretty handy general manager. Now, let's have a quick recap of what's happening. CM Punk and Bren, the Money in the Bank holder. CM Punk is still your World Heavyweight Champion. Bren still holds the Money in the Bank. So after the GTS that CM Punk hit Bren with, we'll have a tag team match tonight. Seeing as Sammy thought it was adequate to sell his soul for a world title match, he'll be teaming with Bren to take on none other than the World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk and Cody Rhodes. Also tonight, LA Knight is still, if you haven't seen the Universe Mode, he beat Damian Priest in a rivalry match at SummerSlam to retain the WWE United States Championship. We have Crown Jewel 2 weeks away, and I'm panicking because it is my first day on the job. But we're going to have a 4-man tournament, and that starts tonight. Lots of superstars will get opportunities under my regime, and just to top it all off, with Crown Jewel just round the corner, we're going to have a 4-way ladder match here tonight to determine who will take on the Usos, who at a live show after the last episode of WWE 2K25 Universe Mode won back the WWE Tag Team Championships from Solo Sikoa and JC Mateo. Lots like Solo and JC Mateo have gone on to different ventures. I have slimmed down the roster to what I believe to be the most competitive to take on the women, and we will have ratings supremacy. So, as the creator, as Jack always says, welcome to the goddamn show. So Pearce cutting a promo telling us a little bit about what happened in the Universe Mode. Of course, this is, I believe, off the top of my head, I think this is episode 36 of the Universe Mode. We're 2 weeks away from Crown Jewel. SmackDown will continue from the last upload that I did recently. And another fun little fact is that there are 2 world champions on SmackDown, which is a problem. Julia holds the World Heavyweight Championship. Roxanne recently won the WWE Championship. That will be unified into the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. And we will determine, and this is a fresh announcement from the SmackDown general manager, who has been known as Ava. We will have a unification fight to determine the last real champion. But we're kicking the United States Championship tournament off tonight. The 2 winners of these matches will face off next week on Raw to determine who will take on LA Knight at Crown Jewel. So we have 1 match already announced in the fact of the unification fight between Roxanne Perez, the WWE Women's Champion, and Julia, who will take all the gold. We'll hear more about Kiana James and that Intercontinental Championship. We've got the WWE Women's Speed Championship, which I believe that will be kicking, we might even determine on SmackDown. I haven't decided. So the way that this Universe Mode is, I've got to do it, Cero Miedo. The way that this Universe Mode is going to work is a little bit different. We're not going to book the whole year like we did before. I have thought for months how I can keep it engaging and not keep changing it. So what I have come to the conclusion of is that it is important that I make it so that I'm engaged and you guys are engaged. So I'm going to pick someone to play as each match. I've put the sliders on a difficulty whereby I can't just win every single match, and we're going to book week to week, and we'll set up our PLE cards from that. I'll play as who I want to win. The computer or the AI will play as who I don't want to win, or whatever. And we'll see what I can do. Or vice versa. Some weeks I might surprise you and I might play as the losers. Like when we very first started the channel. Now, zero fear in the eyes of Penta. We haven't actually seen Penta away. Well, actually, this is how long ago it was. I don't think we've ever used Penta's DLC on a Universe Mode episode. But we're going to Crown Jewel, then I believe we're going to WrestlePalooza. We got Saturday night's main event, Evolution maybe, or Survivor Series. We're going to get to WrestleMania, guys, don't worry. I'm going to try get 2 episodes of this out a week. It's going to be absolutely smashed. So Javon, Penta, and you can see we got the new custom Raw arena. I am not telling you who I am. You'll probably figure it out if you've played this game. And Hurricanrana to kick things off. Come on, Javon. Of course, LA Knight is your United States champion. He's held that championship, I believe, since you guys voted on the release of this game. He has held the championship relentlessly, and it just looks like I'm kicking Javon Evans' ass with Penta. I'm going to go for a springboard and a leg drop. Of course, zero fear is in the name. Javon Evans, one of the selected talent that I wanted on Raw, just as a showcase, and now Penta takes it to the, and a kick. It could be quite... The thing is, I've played so much of the island, I feel like I'm just an absolute sweat, and you couldn't do it without the strut. Let's go for another one of them springboards. This could be over quick for Javon. Come on, Evans. You got something in you, haven't you? Is he going to reverse anything? I don't think so. Penta's just dominated with a sling blade. Let's see if Javon's got anything in the tank. I'm playing it on Legend. Oh, he has. Let's let him have a bit. Oh, no, let's not. I didn't mean to let him have that much momentum. Javon with the DDT. And he's working on the arm, and Javon can also be athletic. This could be a problem. He's getting a bit of momentum here, and not what you wanted to see. Of course, the other United States Championship qualifiers here tonight. We believe we're breaking it up a little bit. We're going to hear from Bren and CM Punk. Get a kick out from Penta. Keeps it nice and controlled. And Javon is going to work on Penta. Oh, no. I'm in serious trouble. Roll-up pin from Penta. Had to shift the momentum there, did Penta. Ooh, had a kick out at 0. This has got all the makings of being an excellent match. And Penta's feeling the WWE Universe. Go to the top rope, Penta. We're going to see... Oh! And I just completely missed. Oh, he went for a super kick, but it did. I'll go for a super kick of my own. And Penta looking to book his ticket to Crown Jewel. We got WrestlePalooza after Crown Jewel. I'm really excited to do that. I'm going to right the wrongs of WWE. And Penta. Can we get a... Oh, we can get it. He's going to go do the sign and a Mexican Destroyer. Is that going to be enough to put away Javon? 1, 2. A kick out. I think we might have him if we hit him with a Penta driver, you know. Now he reverses. Oh, sling blade. No, thank you, Javon. Oh, Penta's feeling it. He's feeling it. Can we do the walk again? Oh, no, he's signaling something. Javon, it's been really nice knowing you, buddy. Oh, maybe it hasn't. Oh, I missed the triangle. Now Javon's got the advantage. I'm going to try keep the commentary as entertaining as possible. I know you guys used to love the Universe mode. We're going to have... Oh, no, thank you. Oh, no, Javon. Nice Hurricanrana. And I think I've got... I have practiced a couple of matches on these sliders. I think I've got the difficulty right. And a super kick. We needed to get him out of here. Because that could have been torturous. And I'm also at a disadvantage because I don't know where... Oh, no, he's going for a roll-up pin. Surely not. Kick out, no way. I think I've forgot one setting. But I can fix that before the next match. And oh, a fisherman suplex. Javon is going to go for it. What is he going for? Oh, he's bouncy. Kick out one from Penta, who will advance. Next week on Raw, we're going to have the finals. And I'm believing that LA Knight will probably be here to see that. I would imagine he wants to see who he's facing. There's a nice move from Penta. Oh no, I thought I had a signature. Get out of it, Penta. Zero fear. Oh no. Javon's picking up a lot of momentum. I don't want to get hit with one of them cutters, really. And he's going to throw Penta, but Penta's away. Take him to the... Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Go for it, Penta. Oh. Wait, can we get him in the corner? Can we do something interesting? I love playing these matches as well. Oh, Javon's kicking my ass. Oh, shit. I've been taken to the outside. Because LA Knight has been such a great champion for us in this universe mode. Like, genuinely been the greatest. I think he might have been one of the longest reigning. And this is, of course, Raw is all men's just to keep you in the loop. Not a count out. A draw would be no good. Get me back in the ring, Javon. I don't mind losing if you get me back in the ring. Oh, I think I caught him. And Penta. Nice. Nice, Penta. I'm so excited to do Universe Mode again. I think this new style will keep me engaged for a while. Have we got another Mexican Destroyer? Yes, we have. Penta's going to take Javon down. And a lovely Mexican Destroyer. And he's lining up the Penta driver, baby. Oh, it's time. Penta driver. Surely Javon cannot kick out of that. Surely Penta's going to advance to the finals. 2, 3, and Penta does advance in your United States Championship tournament, where we'll see the other match. It was a back and forth match. I actually thought Javon might have me at times there. I'm not going to lie. It was quite intense. But Penta picks up the victory, and it was a very good victory for Penta. A good showing from Javon. And I think we'll see a lot more from Javon throughout this universe mode in terms of exciting things. You see moments. He didn't manage to hit a cutter or anything like that, but the young OG is on Raw to stay. Now, when 2K26 comes out, we might shift some of the roster. Like, I don't know. I don't think we'll lose anyone. I think we'll keep everyone, but I think we'll just add a couple, like, of the new peeps, I think. I really like the roster that I've got, and of course, Penta is a huge addition. You see the Mexican Destroyer there, followed up by a Penta driver, since Javon packing. And it's, I didn't mention the stage, but I was looking at stages on Community Creations, and this was just the one I liked. Like, I've got an equivalent SmackDown as well for the women. It's going to be so good. Now, Penta is celebrating. He looks hurt, though. Of course, we have the other semi-final later. And that is the interesting thing about this universe mode, is that we're booking on the fly. I have never booked a universe mode on the fly in all my years of playing. So it's going to be quite difficult. But it looks like we're going to see Penta next week. Cierro, mierdo. Good match. Good match overall. Well, we're going to hear from the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk. Of course, AJ Lee side to SmackDown, but he's sporting the gear by his wife. Let's see what Punk has to say. The last time we saw CM Punk, after winning the World Heavyweight title from Drew McIntyre, he was, Bren, listen here, chump. I hit you with that GTS, and that should have taught you a lesson. I want you to get your ass out here and cash in that money in the bank. And Bren is here. Let's hear what he has to say. You may think because the NWO is deceased, Cena and Barrett, of course, leaving, that I have forgotten about what you did last week. I am still the proud holder of this money in the bank. Shut the hell up, kid. I'm sick of hearing your voice. Your buddies, or so-called buddies, didn't have your back, and you are just a coward with a briefcase. So, Bren, what's it gonna be? And Bren attacking Punk. Of course, these two are going to be in action later here tonight. Punk's going to fight back, and we're going to have a standoff as we're going to be in action tonight in a tag team match. I can't even concentrate because of all the atmosphere here, and Punk is going to hit Bren again. But Bren's going to reverse this time because Bren has that briefcase. And by no means, just because Punk says, doesn't mean to cash in. What on earth is Bren doing to Punk? Maybe sending a message back from that GTS. Bren has him up on the shoulders and plants him down. And Punk is a mess. Well, we're continuing with the United States tournament. And the winner of this will take on Penta. And we have Ethan Page taking on Dragon Lee. We haven't seen Ethan Page for a while. He, of course, has challenged LA Knight for the United States Championship before. He's took some time away. And he's been reborn by the looks of it. And spanked his booty for some reason. But LA Knight, yeah, will certainly not want to be facing all ego Ethan Page again. That was a right slogfest as well. And apparently I'm hearing that Dragon Lee has reinvented himself. Of course, the two mouth-watering prospects despite who wins this match. Ethan Page versus Penta is a PLE match on its own, and Dragon Lee and Penta the same. It'll be a house of Lucha Libre should Dragon Lee win this match. But I tell you what, we don't know who's going to win. We don't know who's going to advance, but all we do know is that this match is going to happen right now. No shenanigans, no nothing. If nobody wins, Penta will automatically get a bye. So we need a winner. To the Flames! Who will take on Penta next week? Will it be this man? Or will it be Ethan Page? And of course, our main event tonight, the tag team match between Sami Zayn and Bren, will take on Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. And of course, up next, I believe, we've got a four-way ladder match. That one with Crown Jewel implications on the line. 4 teams from Raw will try and climb a ladder for a contract for Crown Jewel to take on the Usos. Dragon Lee is here to make his own destiny. Now, a lot of time left in the universe mode. I'm not writing anybody off anytime soon. I think we've got a perfect balance of talent on this roster. I like having small rosters. I've always said that to you guys, and all ego kicks things off with a kick. And I quite like how the attires match and DDT from Ego. So what we want to see from Ethan Page is that aggressiveness that we know he possesses. And Ethan Page with an Irish whip and a spear to follow it. That's nice from Ethan Page. I'm just mouth-watering at the prospect of Penta versus Ethan Page. And of course, after this episode, I need to go on a real attire run for you guys to make sure we're always looking fresh. I did debate running Halloween Havoc, but I'm not going to. It's too late now. I'm going to have a Christmas special, though. I'll have to design. I'm going to have to start designing the Christmas outfits right away. But I need to see whereabouts we are and who's where. And fighting back and forth here is Ethan Page and Dragon Lee. Kick to the guts. Now, Dragon Lee going to go to work. Page is just one step quicker. And the thing about Ego is he's desperate to get his rematch with LA Knight. He wants to be somebody. Because the World Heavyweight Championship scene's a bit clouded. We don't really know what's happening with the World Heavyweight Championship, but under Jack Law, going above Adam Pearce and Ava's head, I like to see my world titles defended at every PLE. So he's going to have to do something, Punk, and the Punk is a fighting champion. He actually coaxed Bren into nearly, before he hit him with the GTS, into nearly cashing in. Of course, we know the MBO, Wade Barrett, and John Cena and Sting have departed in the time away that we've had away. So Bren is on, despite sporting the colours, he's still on his own for now. But that briefcase is such a big thing, and a nice spine buster there from Ethan Page. Might go for a pinfall. Don't know how resilient Dragon Lee is. He can't won. Quite resilient is the answer to that question. And now he's going to continue this offense. I'm going to go for a combo. Oh, no, I'm not, because Dragon Lee's going to telegraph it. But I feel like I've got so good at reversals on this game, it's unfair. I don't think Ethan Page... Oh, and we're brawling in the trenches here. I like brawling in the trenches. Of course, SmackDown will be coming to you. I might do it Monday, Friday, and then a University Wednesday. I think that's the new structure I'm going to do for the channel. I don't know if I'll have done a video announcing changes. I think I'm just going to quietly do it. And Ego. But this is the final universe mode. I'll do a big forfeit if I restart it. Well, it's technically I've not restarted it. I've carried it on from my very first universe mode, which I didn't even dislike that much. The thing I disliked about it was I like to have the men and women segregated so I can book better, and I also don't like big rosters. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but I don't like using people like Roman Reigns. I really don't like using like Solo Sikoa. I don't like using Dom for some reason. So I've just narrowed it down to superstars I like. So hopefully I can enjoy it. And Ethan Page giving Dragon Lee a lesson. Oh boy, went for that twist of ego. And the crowd are chanting, "This is awesome." Dragon Lee, I think he's going for a Mexican destroyer. Oh shoot, ego could be about to. Oh no. Don't take it down. Come on, Ethan, get to your feet. No. I really want ego to win. The prospect. Oh shoot, it could be over. Oh my god, Dragon Lee hits it. Ethan Page 2 and a kick out at 2. That were close. And look at Dragon Lee. He's just feeling this universe. He's feeling it. And someone shouted, "We love you" to Dragon Lee, which is interesting. I respect that the WWE Universe want the best for Dragon Lee, but that's not the way it goes. So the layout, I know you got to do the university, and you guys are always, asking me questions, roster sizes. How the hell? Dragon Lee's pumping my ass. Oh, that sounds so bad. I'm sorry, guys. That sounds awful. I know you guys are always asking me questions about rosters and matches. I always go for a 50-50 split, so I think the brands are only like 20, low 20s each. So I'll probably do like a week, 3 matches and 3 segments. And that was a finisher I just went for. Dragon Lee went for his. And Ethan Page had to get away from that. Can we hit him with an... Oh, he's battering me. No! Ethan! Kick out. Ethan Page has got to kick out here. Kick out. Oh my goodness me. The crowd chanted one more time. We don't talk about them words I just said. I'm sorry. Dragon Lee's really building momentum here. I've got to stop this momentum. Oh, come on, hit him. And Page is going to get it. But Page can barely stand. And he crawls to his pin. Is that enough? Oh, goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. We're not bringing that PLE back, by the way. And I just know I'm going to get clipped for that comment that I just made. Surely Page is going to take on the gold. And he does. A razor's edge. Well, I just call it a razor's edge. I'm an old man. What? How? I'm not worthy, says the crowd. I came to see Ego's Edge. That's the name of his finisher. Now Ethan Page taking it to the outside. He's probably seen enough. How do you put Dragon Lee down? I think I always start a conversation with you guys about topics that are quite important, like the distribution of matches to segments, like I was just on about. And I never quite finish them. So as I was saying, it'll probably be Raw, SmackDown, 3 matches each, but there'll always be story developments, which is what I like to do. And Paige is going to get out of this. You're not dragging me across the ring, young boy. Oh no, a roll-up pin. Not like this. Kick out, Dragon. And Paige picks up a sly victory with a roll-up pin. It was Dragon Lee's to lose. Oh, what the hell? Get the security out here. Oh no. Jessica Carr looks petrified. She's going to check on Dragon Lee. It looks like, what the hell's Paige? Oh my god. We know Ethan Page has a history of getting angry. Of course, he's already secured taking on Penta. Adam Pearce needs to get his books in order, because this is not acceptable from All Ego. Oh, what is he doing with the table? Had a drink. Setting up the table. And Dragon Lee's in serious trouble here. You've won the match, Ethan. And he's going to go for a choke slam. Stealing everybody's moves is Page. And Lee left in like a train wreck on that table. And Page, proud of his work, will go on to Raw next week. Hopefully with some repercussions to take on Penta. And we have the #1 contenders tag team ladder match between 4 teams who will all want to take on the Usos. There is 6 teams total on our Universe mode. The only team I believe to be missing from this match is DIY, I believe. We've got the Motor City Machine Guns, Dark State, who I'll be playing as. We've got Tamatonga and Tongaloa, the MFTs. And I've had a brain fart on who the other ones are. Maybe DIY are in this match. The Wyatt 6 are the other one. I don't know who's representing. I think it's Rowan and Gacy. But we'll find out. So, in a ladder match, of course, anything goes. Although it's called a ladder match. Here come Dark State. So, of course, New Day rules apply. Dark State have chosen Chacon Sugars and Dion Lennox. I'll be playing as Dion Lennox. And Dark State making a debut on the series. I don't really like them in real life, I'll be honest. I feel like if I can do something with them all. And the Fireflies are out tonight for the Wyatt 6, who will be wanting to challenge the Usos at Crown Jewel for the WWE World Tag Team Championships. Of course, we can appreciate this this entrance. I love this entrance so much. And tributes to Bray Wyatt, because sadly passed away. Such a shocking moment that I thought it was a hoax at first, genuinely. But of course, the Wyatt 6 continuing the legacy of the late great Bray Wyatt. Of course, Mike Rotunda now also in a position where he's not in the best way. And the Wyatt 6 are here in full. Of course, Nikki Cross is the manager. She can't compete because it's an all men's brand. But Uncle Howdy is here as well as Dexter Loomis. The Wyatt 6 will let you in. I don't actually know out of these guys who's representing the Wyatt 6. All I do know is that there's a very strong possibility that these guys could. I know I cut the entrance off, but I can't be here all night. Well, PLEs. So they've picked Joe Gacy and Eric Rowan, our right. And here comes... I don't know why they enter separately. I need to fix that. But Tamatonga, we've gone ahead and got the face painted version, the MFT version. He will be teaming with his brother Tongaloa. Some bloodline rules could be in effect come Crown Jewel. Yeah. So Tonga's in the ring, just waiting on his brother really. Then we have our main event of the evening. Between Sami Zayn, who sold his soul the last time we saw him. He's going to be aligning with Bren, the Money in the Bank holder, to take on Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. Should be a good match, really. Ow, I just banged my head on the mic. Here comes Tonga. This match could be match of the night. We'll have to see. It could be the worst match of the night. And it's underway. And every man is just carnage. I don't think I'm going to be able to do like any kind of play-by-play commentary in this match. I've got to concentrate. But I am Dion Lennox, and if you don't know who Dion Lennox is, now I'm about to grab a ladder. That's Dion Lennox, if you don't follow NXT. I think adding Dark State was quite a good addition. I could just go grab the title now. That might be what I go for. I'd love to see Dark State versus the Usos. Oh, Tongaloa's here. Oh, damn. No. Tonga, think about my family. He just throws me off the ladder like it doesn't even matter. I love these attires that I've downloaded for the MFTs. I'm going to go on a bit of an attire hunt after I've recorded this episode, actually. Just like for a few, like... I like promo attires. I like stuff like that. I've got a healthy amount, actually. But I only like certain creators. I'm very picky. And Gacy, with an axe handle to thin air. Chacon Sugars is in the ring, so we have a 2-on-2 advantage. Chacon, of course, the athletic one. I'm going to go after Gacy. Oh, no, I'm not. He's going to beat my ass. Oh, no. He's going to really beat me. Get that. I've been playing The Island on my PS5. Of course, I do this on PC. I've been playing... Why is it so loud? God damn. I don't know if you guys can hear me over that racket. I don't know if the audio was too loud on the game. I'm just getting my ass kicked here. Just need to watch the audio levels are not too high. Probably are. And I'll have to watch this back to get the audio levels right. Oh, no, you're not hitting me with a chair. That's not happening. No, sir. We need to try and scale that ladder again. Oh, Tonga's got me. Jesus, that is so loud in my ear. I might turn it down in my actual ear. I don't know how loud it is for you guys. I'll have a look on the playback. I don't even know where I am. I'm in the middle of the ring. I'm going to fight Eric Rowan. Does Eric Rowan have the giant ability? And Tongaloa bringing a... We've got a chair in the ring and now we've got a table, which is not good. And the biggest argument, completely unrelated to this, I keep thinking I'm Alex Shelley for some reason. The biggest argument I've had with myself is whether I picked Nick Aldis or Adam Pearce to manage Raw. But I actually think Adam Pearce has got just a little bit more personality. Oh, yes. Let's try and get some momentum for Dark State. Alex Shelley, you can leave the ring. I don't need you in here right now. Of course, Crown Jewel implications is... Oh, maybe I do leave the ring. Ouch. Where's Chacon? Where's Sugars? Don't know where he is. Taking a vacation. Oh, he's here at the bottom. Maybe we can... Should we put someone through the table? Should we try it? I mean, there's no... I think I'm the only one who actually went to achieve the objective, which is quite concerning. But it'll get to a point in these matches where everybody's really hurt. We need 2 ladders in the ring, I think. I can set up a good ladder structure. Get the table. I can't grab the table because Alex Shelley's on it. Maybe we can put Shelley through it. I'm going to go for that. The Motor City Machine Guns, of course, I don't know if you're aware, but in our Universe mode, have been Tag Team Champions for when the brand split was in effect. There'll be no brand split ever in mine. And through the table goes Shelley, nice. Oh, but then Chris Sabin just comes for a bit of revenge. And Rowan's got the ladder. It looks like Shelley's invincible. Chris Sabin not taking too well to me putting him through the table. Rowan's coming for me as well. Maybe we can sneak. Maybe we can... I'm going to stop Gacy in his tracks because Chacon is getting beat up. I'm going to climb the ladder. No, I'm not. I don't know why it's not... Oh. I'm going to try take Chris Sabin. Sometimes I will be quiet. That's the only negative about this new method that I'm using is... I've got contact. Who just threw a kendo stick at my back? It's going to be an absolute war, this match could last an hour. I'll edit it down so it's not too long. Oh, screw you, Gacy. Huh? Go back to NXT commentary. I feel like we need a second ladder in the ring. Joe Gacy is absolutely beating the living daylights out of me. Get him out of here. We don't need collusion in the ring. Someone climb the ladder. By someone, I mean Sugars. So me and Tongaloa look to be working together on Christopher Sabin. But Joe Gacy's back in the ring. I'd love to... The thing is, I mean, I know I didn't include DIY, but I'd love to see... I picked the teams that I picked because they're my favourites. Like, I feel like... and Dark State. But I feel like I can do something with Dark State. Got some ideas. Got some ideas brewing with Dark State. I think we're... Oh, the ladder's there. I didn't see it. My eyesight's so bad I didn't see the ladder. I don't know what Tamatonga's doing. Oh, goodness me. There's that many people in the ring. Oh, I busted Gacy open. Oh, did I get to it first or did he? Oh, no. Oh, that's his signature. Nice move there from Alex Shelley. The crowd has quietened down a bit. I think that's because I've turned the dial on my headset. It was so crazily loud. The pop for this ladder match is insane. Now, if I was Alex Shelley... I reverse that. Oh, Jesus, to my head. Go climb the ladder. Claim the contract and go get your titles opportunity. But he just wants to do insult to injury. That's all he wants to do. And I'm really, really excited for the main event. Because obviously I don't have an input. It's pretty evident to me that Bren isn't going to be cashing in. But that things could change. You know, he has no obligation to tell us when he's cashing in. But as it stands, Bren will not be at Crown Jewel, at least in a match. We don't know who CM Punk will face. We got to figure that out. Of course, we've got one more episode of Raw and no world title match. It's quite concerning. Nice. And I believe with Bren's behaviour before the attack of Punk, I believe it was quite disgusting. To the point where... Did he just try and Superman punch me? Try climb the ladder. Alright, I'm good. Why would he hit his own partner off? Why would he hit his own partner? I think I might be off. It'd be so funny now if I got thrown off and he throws his own partner off. Then he's going to try and protect him, and Tonga Loa going for that briefcase, and Joe Gacy quite happy to watch him. Eric Rowan needs to climb it. Tonga Loa's going to get the briefcase. I think he's got it. Oh, no, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. Oh, and Rowan saved it. He nearly had it then. We're nearly about to see the Usos versus the MFTs. Kind of what... Oh, Rowan's beating my ass. I do want someone different. I mean, I know the Tongans haven't faced, or the GOD or whatever you want to call them, haven't faced the Usos in our universe mode, but of course we had JC Mateo and Solo Sikoa. So it's just an extension of them, really, isn't it? I'd like to see some fresh blood. And now Tonga Loa, instead of going for the objective, is trying to... I cannot concentrate on getting this title back till everybody in that ring. We got it. Rowan's going to win it. Oh my God, I might have just saved it. I think you were about to grab it. I think he was literally about to grab it. And I can't get back to attacking him, which is hilarious. I need everyone out the way. Nice one. Now Tama Tonga's not going to allow that. And I'm going to clothesline Tama Tonga, which is going to give me the perfect opportunity to try and secure that briefcase. Now, like I said, it's not, but like I won't win every match. So I might have a chance here. Oh no, I don't. Gacy just knocks the ladder over. I might go get, when I get up, if I can get up, I might go get that second ladder. It ain't looking like I'm going to be able to get up. Oh, I just got thrown in, son. You can leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Everybody's targeting Dark State. I don't know why. We're not that bad. That was a good move. Right. I wish I had Chacon climbing the ladders because he's faster. Dion's absolutely spent. He needs to protect me here, though. And I'd like to see them do some... Right, okay. I know I can skip stage. I'm going to do it. I'm going to try... Oh my God, nobody's going to get me. And Dark State are going to Crown Jewel to take on the Usos. I didn't expect to win that match. I'm genuinely serious. I know you guys might be like, fixed. He's going to win every match. I did not expect to win that match. Not with that many other teams. Like, I'm quite surprised. But we have our second Crown Jewel match official. It's going to be Dark State versus the Usos. We also have Julia versus Roxanne Perez to unify the titles. This is actually, because I'm that bad at changing my mind. I'm actually in quite a peaceful zen place now where I'm not going to change my mind. But this is the second unification match we've had in 2K25. That's how bad my decision making is. As we just look back, I honestly thought Eric Rowan had it before I punched him. I thought the Wyatt 6 would be going to Crown Jewel. Dark State going to Crown Jewel. The Usos could be outnumbered here. Like, genuinely, we got Survivor Series on the horizon. The Usos have held the title for a while. They lost it to the MFT, JC and Solo. Solo, they've gone to different pastures. I've chose Jacob on his... Oh, not this celebration. I've got a lot of editing to do. I've got a lot of stuff to do. The thing I hate about Universe Mode is like stuff like this that I have to go in and edit. It's a waste of 30 seconds of my life. Just give them a generic male celebration. I can't say I've ever watched Dark State on NXT and they've celebrated like this. But they're going to Crown Jewel to face the Usos. Of course, you know with Dark State it's always a numbers game. Now I'm getting word from the back that Bren is making his way down. What's going on here? Sammy, I know we've got this match tonight and I know that you sold your soul to Sting and the NBO. I want to let you know that I am 100% going to be behind you in this match. And just because of the departure of certain members, please don't feel like because you haven't got your World Heavyweight Championship spot that nobody cares about you. Sammy, I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that you get your opportunity. All I ask in return is for the same level of loyalty from you. Well, that's okay, Bren. And I accept that. I know that the landscape changes. And maybe Sting was right when he was here. Maybe I do have to change the way I am to win a world championship. Now, luckily for you, I will save you the hassle. I've already spoke to Mr. Adam Pearce. And I will get my world championship spot at Crown Jewel against CM Punk. And one thing that I'd greatly appreciate, Bren, is if you could be in my corner come Crown Jewel. Sammy, look, I know we talked about the alliance and everything, and I am loyal to you, but I think what makes a really good champion is somebody who can go out there on their own. Morally, I'll be supporting you, but tonight we've got to look ahead towards Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. So, an interesting conversation backstage. Of course, if you haven't followed the universe mode for a while, or at all, just want to let you guys know that Bren is a member of the community, if you're wondering who Bren is. And I like to do this where I incorporate members of the community into the universe mode. He won the Money in the Bank. He started a faction called the NBO with John Cena and Wade Barrett and Sting. Due to my indecisiveness, and I mean in-game, shift of the landscape, Bren has had to readapt. He's managed to keep his Money in the Bank contract, which guarantees him a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship any point he wants before WWE 2K25. So I'm sure he'll be using that. Sammy sold his soul to then the general manager of SmackDown, Sting, who was the leader or the brains behind the NBO. In repayment, Sting would offer him a World Championship spot or an opportunity at the World title because Sammy's never won a World Heavyweight Championship. Obviously, Sting got fired by me. I didn't like the direction they were going. But one thing that Adam Pearce has come in and brought, he's promised Sammy his opportunity. So the question of the World Championship match is solved. And I'm just going to confirm now that it's official from the horse's mouth, Adam Pearce, that Crown Jewel in 2 weeks' time, Sami Zayn will get his opportunity at the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. He will take on CM Punk. But tonight he's got to focus on Cody Rhodes. Now, if you have been following the universe mode, there's a little bit of complication with this particular duo, Cody Rhodes, CM Punk. Cody believes that he hasn't had an opportunity for the world title. He's had such a storied past in my universe mode. Started off as a loser to Bronson Reed. Had an amazing rise and hasn't lost since then, beating the likes of Gunther, Damian Priest and many others, winning a gauntlet match. Believes he's the rightful #1 contender for his contribution. But of course, it's been demanded by Adam Pearce that he shows up and shows out in this tag team match in support and as a cooperative tag team with the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk. CM Punk, of course, dethroning Drew McIntyre, who is not in this universe mode. He's not somebody I want to use this year. Maybe next year we'll see, but I like the roster that I've got. And if you aren't aware of the roster, I will post it everywhere. It's on the community posts, by the way, so if you want to go check it out. It's a really small roster, 20 men, I think, 24-ish men. And well, men tag team / and then it's 20 women. So it's really small. You'll be able to follow it quite easily. And that's the reason why I've done it like that. It's easy to book, easy to play, a lot of fun, and they're all my favourite wrestlers. These probably would be my top 20 wrestlers. Genuinely, from each division, I would say. So, we got CM Punk, the World Heavyweight Champion in real life as well, so what are the chances? Of course, donning that world. I actually really like this belt. I didn't like it at first, but I prefer it to the Undisputed Championship. And that's the title we're going to use for 2K25. I have zhuzhed up some of the titles, so like the Intercontinental on the women's side, I've made pink. And we run the US Championship on the men's. Now, I have changed that, but I'm just going to use the modern one for now. Maybe with part of a storyline we can redesign it. But Punk is sporting the AJ Lee attire in support of his wife, who is on SmackDown now, and she's going to get lots of opportunities to show herself. And of course, SmackDown actually did confirm, and it's a joint PLE, did confirm the first match. We're going to have Julia, who is the World Heavyweight Champion, the Women's World Heavyweight Champion. That will be the belt that we're keeping. She'll be taking on Roxanne Perez, who just won the WWE Women's Championship. So Roxanne could have the shortest reign in history. Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare. Now, there has been hints that Cody Rhodes isn't quite himself. But of course, tonight he's got to put that aside. Adam Pearce very clear that he wants to see Cody cooperating with Punk, and he wants the people who've paid good money to get a fair tag team match. And it's a very complex quadrology. That's the word I've made up for 4 people. You have CM Punk, who's a champion. It feels like he's got 3 sniper targets on his back. You've got Bren with the Money in the Bank briefcase. You've got Cody Rhodes with the winning streak, who probably does deserve an opportunity at the championship. And Sami Zayn, who was promised by the previous management a shot. Of course, Sami will go to Crown Jewel to take on CM Punk. But you've always got to wonder about Bren's motives. He's, of course, holding the WWE Bren in the Bank. He can cash that in on anyone at any time, friends or foe. Now, as developments will come, Crown Jewel will happen, and we'll have more PLEs. Titles will be defended on shows, and a lot more. So Bren is going to kick things off against Punk, and this is exactly how we started to see it. And, of course, earlier, Bren was doing a job on CM Punk. And off camera, the security guards actually broke them apart. We had to cut to commercial because of just the hatred between these two is insane. And you got to question, if you CM Punk, how do you concentrate? How do you focus on being a champion when you have this many targets on your back? It was okay for Drew. He had Punk. He didn't know about, obviously, Punk won the championship at Money in the Bank. So Drew never had to deal with the dilemma of, oh, he can cash in at any moment. But Punk has to deal with that. And, of course, Sami, promised. The reason that he, quote-unquote, turned heel, turned against his fan base, was for a World Championship opportunity they'd never got. So he's going to get that crown jewel. Can Sami Zayn be our new World Champion? And that will complicate things even more because he's friends with Bren. And Cody has probably earned a shot, and now Bren is started off this match pretty good. We haven't seen Bren in action since Money in the Bank, and with a smaller roster, I'm sure we'll see more of Bren. Nice German from Bren. He's going to hook the leg of Punk. Don't think he'll be anywhere near ready to pin. Of course, this is your main event of the evening, guys. On SmackDown, we go across to the women's division. Of course, we're going to have a few bits of fun over there. We're going to have a contract signing, I believe, for Julia and Roxanne Perez. Kiana, there's unfinished business between her and Sol Ruka for that WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship. And the Speed tournament begins. Or whatever's happening with the Speed. I don't know what I've decided yet. But I think that will be the main focus. Of course, we're going to aim for, I think, and Punk going high, we're going to aim at Crown Jewel to go for 6 matches, I think. We've got our 3 confirmed. Well, the 3 from Raw are semi-confirmed. LA Knight, of course, will face either Penta or Ethan Page. We've got Dark State versus the Usos. And we're going to have CM Punk versus Sami Zayn. On the SmackDown side, we're going to go for 3. Kiana James is going to be in action. And we think she did reject a match against Sol Ruka. Oh, Sami, no, he's got me in a submission. But we'll find out more developments on that. And we've got the World Unification fight. And we're going to find out the Speed Champion, I believe, on Crown Jewel. It's the clue's in the name. It's the crowning moment. It's a continuation. And Sami Zayn is going to work on Punk. And if this is a preview of what's to come in just over a week's time after this episode, then I do pray. Cody maybe needs to get involved. And he missed. Oh, look at Sami. What a move that is. Cody needs to help Punk. And he's going to, with a clothesline to Sami. Because Punk is in the doghouse a bit. Because Cody it's been strongly advised that Cody cooperates by Adam Pearce. Adam Pearce what is Bren doing? Bren is not really an option right now for Sami Zayn, a reversal from Zayn. I have to say I've been so impressed with Sami Zayn in the early goings of his tenure in this match. And Punk could probably use and a clothesline. Punk just cannot get up. Bren is deciding against helping his teammate, and Blue Thunderbomb could be in trouble. Punk's going to kick out though. And I feel like Punk just needs to do anything to get a tag. I'm sure he will. What the hell is Bren doing? Maybe just an accidental glitch in the Matrix going to tag Bren back in. And the World Heavyweight Champion is wounded. And that's thanks to the work of Bren and Sami Zayn, who, apart from Bren taking a little break, maybe needed a breather, have been in tandem, shooting star press. And I believe CM Punk's in big trouble here. Kick out 1, he needs to get to his feet. And it does get a roll-up pin on Bren. Needs to shift the momentum, needs to get Cody in. And lets go of the pin, he's going to go to work on Bren. Can he get the tag to the American Nightmare? And Punk is... Oh, he's in trouble again. And Bren thought he was going to go for a Blue Thunder Bomb of his own. He's going to tag in Sami Zayn, who has made this match. And he's going to try tag Cody, but is Zayn going to let him? He's going to stand in his way and he lets Cody in. And the American Nightmare, full of beans. That's a British saying, but Sami was going for a haluba kick and does hit it on the American Nightmare. Of course, Cody just got in the match, should be relatively fresh and does kick out straight away. But that is not a good start for the American Nightmare. And Cody fights back. And he's got to bring the momentum back to their team. He's got to work with Punk. Punk took a beating. He took a real beating from Sami and Bren. And now Cody with that slam. Whoa! I have to wonder what the hell's going to happen after Crown Jewel. Everybody's going to want a turn. But does Cody get it? And he's going to tag in Bren, the Money in the Bank briefcase holder. Cody slides under Bren, who hurt himself. But Bren is quick on his feet, you know. He's so quick. Shots to the... the knee there from Cody. Sometimes my commentary goes left. Cody, super cutter to Bren. That could be enough. Where the hell did that come from? And Sami's going to break it up. And he's probably going to tag Punk in to go after Bren, who is probably the biggest rival that Punk has at the moment. I won't worry about Sami Zayn. I'd worry about this man. He's holding the most dangerous thing in the entire... He's going to go for an Anaconda Vice. And he's got it locked in. And Bren could be about to tap. Punk with the Anaconda Vice left in. Sami's nowhere to be seen. And could this be a preview of their match if Punk's the champion? If Sami is the champion, we could be looking at a very different dynamic. And Bren fights back off the Anaconda Vice. And Punk is a lifeless, helpless man right now. Sami has been tormenting everyone in this match. What the hell is this move from Zayn? Oh my goodness. And Cody's seen enough. The American Nightmare, what the hell? Crossroads. He walked it. Who's the heel and who's the face here? And Punk's going to set him up for a GTS, but it has to be said that Punk would not be the one who's won this match. The interference of Cody Rhodes, and Zayn gets out of it. Zayn's superhuman. And he's going to tag Bren back in. Cody did his job. Of course, he's not the legal man, but he did enough. And now we have to wonder where this match will end. Nice brainbuster from Bren. Wonderful brainbuster from Bren, actually. And now Punk is going to go for a GTS on Bren. We saw this the other week. Go to sleep. And Sami's going to break it up. And Sami's had Punk's number and Punk's seen enough. And Punk wants to be the man. He wants to be the reason that this team win the match. And now Sami is excluded from the ring. And Punk looks like he's lost his head with Bren. It looks like we could be about to see Bren be put to sleep. But Bren's going to fight back. A little bit of fight left in Bren, but not enough. Punk is pissed. You can see it in his demeanour. Now Punk going to go for it. We're going to see a pile driver on Bren. And he's not going to let Bren try and get the hot tag, I believe. He's going to the top rope now, is Punk. Punk could be about to hit that Macho Man elbow drop. And Bren is in serious trouble. And Bren, with the briefcase, has gone to sleep right in front of Sami Zayn, who does nothing. And Punk picks up the win. There's a lot of controversy, and I think there's a lot of underlying story branches from that match. Bren put away with the GTS. Sami with an outstanding performance. Cody trying to secure the victory off his own back because he felt like Punk wasn't doing enough. One thing's for sure, as I take a drink of my orange juice, is that at Crown Jewel, Sami, if he performs anywhere near that level that he did tonight, will get the opportunity and will be the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. He'll get the opportunity, to be the man, to be on top of the mountain finally. Now this rivalry is a fierce one, and here we see, as we look back, Cody was trying to win the match. Punk could not capitalise. And here we see Bren. This is the second week that he's felt a GTS. So he's felt 3 now as Bren. Bren, if you're watching, how are you feeling about taking 3 GTSs and being pinned by the second City Saint? And of course, you have to feel for Punk. See, you have to feel for Punk, as I was saying, before I was interrupted, because everybody wants him. Cody looks like he's going to exit the ring. And Punk's going to scoot out the way, celebrating with the crowd. And Cody, God damn it! And no, it's not over between Cody and Punk. That was a bit badly choreographed, but we know the message is sent from the American Nightmare. Punk, watch out, buddy. Anyway, that was it for Raw. Punk gets back to his legs, barely can stand, and Cody stares him down. What is going to happen in this world title picture?